懐かしいなお。
What's up, guys, and welcome to the second part and the amazing part. I'm really curious what will happen now. Justin, are you ready for some nice questions? Go into deep talk about matchups and everything. Are you ready, brother?
Yes, I'm very excited. Go ahead and ask.
So, first question, did you tell anybody about this? Because you mentioned you played in the locals, but did you show did you play serious in the locals, or did you just wanted to see the matchup against Whitebeard? Did you tell anybody?
Yeah, okay. I just thought when Ruffy and Yamato came out, and I played the whole time every deck and tested it. Okay, now I can test for fun this and Yamato. Then I first tested this, and then I realized this deck is insane, and played it again and again and again, and I didn't really lose. Yeah, and then I decided to play it in this tournament.
But the people in your local, they saw you playing it, right?
Yes, they saw me playing it. They didn't really thought I will seriously play it. They asked me, and when I said, yeah, I will play this deck, they were laughing and said, yeah, you will play this deck.
Oh, crazy. Really, this was amazing again to see that you come with another deck. So before we go now into your matchups, what you did play against, how it went through the tournament. So tell me, what did you play against? And yeah.
Okay. First of all, I played this deck because I thought I will most time face Whitebeard. 80%. That was my plan. In the first 2 rounds, I played against Yamato.
Oh, crazy.
That matchup is also good because it's like Whitebeard, he gets 6k leader, and I can fulfill my plan and swing with my leader for 6, so it's not a big deal. It's nice against Yamato. In the third round, I played against Zoro. I won this one. That matchup is most time okay because I have cards like Shanks and Kaku. Then I played 4 times.
Let's talk about Zoro. So how does it get easy if you play against Zoro? Yeah, Shanks is not always like there, but what's the game plan against Zoro? Of course, you want to go second always.
Yeah, true. The game plan is I will counter the attacks at the start of the game to get cards like Khalifa or Fukuru or this one in Graves that have CP9 type to play my Kaku and get free destruction and a big body. And I will also counter the attacks because then in the late game I can just take the big swings and get cards. And it's not as simple as that. If I have a bad hand and I have no play, I take the life in chance to get a card that I can play next turn. But if
What
I have,
I like,
yeah,
sorry,
no problem. Ask.
so what are the cards like the important cards for the matchup? Like you want to definitely you have to see it, except of course Kaku. What's for Zoro is something special in this deck where say this is really something, if you see it, keep it.
Yes, if you see it, you keep Borsalino, obviously Shanks, and my special attack against Zoro Izuka.
Izuka, did you play it in the match? Izuka versus Zoro? Only versus Zoro?
Against Zoro and against Law I played it. In no other matchup. Because I most time played against Whitebeard and she's very bad against Whitebeard.
So your plan went really good. So if you say, the next 4 rounds you said, or how many rounds did you play now versus Whitebeard?
Yeah, I played 4 times against Whitebeard. Um, yeah, 4 times against Whitebeard, and
Did you win
then
all?
I won all. I was 7-0.
7-0. Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Then I played a 5th time against Whitebeard. Um, that was very, very close. I had to go first. I bricked completely, and he only won at the end when I swing for 12 with my leader. He had no Don open. He countered for 13 with all his cards.
Oh, crazy. So it was really close.
Yeah, really close, and I bricked. The stack is insane against Whitebeard.
So what are the so show us some combos where the Whitebeard player was like, oh no, what happened?
Yeah,
So
okay.
first of all, I think the leader is like the most, oh no. After like
Yeah.
3 swings, he realized, what the fuck is he doing with me?
That's right. That's right. The leader is insane because I will tell you if it's first the curve when I go second, and then when I go first.
All right.
If I go second, I will when I have 2 Don, I will play this obviously. On 4 Don, I swing for 6 and play this one, or I just play a Kusan for setup and a Borsalino. For example, the Kusan, my opponent is on 5 Don in the next turn, can play a 5 cost. Then in my turn, I attack with my Kusan for 6. I'm on 6 Don. He discards a card. Then I play Kobe for 4, destroy his character because he goes -4 and he can destroy a 2 cost, so I can destroy every character he plays. Because I destroyed the character, I can give my leader a Don and take another card out of his hand.
Well, this is really good plan. And it worked always, right?
It worked always. And nobody knows this card.
So they maybe sometimes the player didn't even attack it, or they knew it's a threat directly.
They always attacked it. They knew it. Except for the top 4 game. There my opponent didn't attack it.
You played against what?
Whitebeard.
And he didn't attack him.
He didn't attack him, and then it was insane.
So he
I
won
could
the game.
just I won the game.
Yes.
And it was not even close. He had 0 life. I had 2 life. I had Kusan on board, Kobe on board, Borsalino on board, and Sakazuki, and 2 life left. So
how crazy! It's like Kobe learned a lot from Gab.
yeah, he's his apprentice.
He's still a kid. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah. Oh, nice. So then you went 7-1, and what happened then?
Then I played in the feature match against Law.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to go first. That's not nice against Law. You always want to go second to destroy his curve because he can play less characters and has 1 card less. That's great. Yeah, but I had to go first. But I had this one. It was very good. He had to out it to attack it with characters. So it's like a pseudo blocker. It's nice. And this one is also good against Law. It was really fine.
When did you play the Shanks? Against who?
I played the Shanks 7 times, I think. I don't really know if I played it against Law. I'm not sure about it at this moment. But I definitely played it against Whitebeard. That was really nice. I had my Isho on board. He had 2 Fosters, the little blocker, and played another Frankie. He invested all his Don to play characters.
And you just...
And I had this in hand, and I knew it was over. I attached 1 Don to issue, give all -3, played the Shanks, KO'd 3 or 4 characters, give my leader 3 or 4 Dons, and swing on leader.
This is crazy. He cried, right?
Yeah, he was very salty.
Oh, crazy, man. Yeah. So now you are at 8-1, and you're safe in the finals, right? In the top cut.
Yeah, it should be if I started with 7-0, but you never know. So I try to win. The last game I played against a friend of mine. He played Zoro, and
Yeah.
both of us bricked.
Oh.
It was a very weird game. We just attacked in our faces with the leaders, and in the end, he won.
Yeah, so Zoro is the worst matchup for you, right?
Yes, but Doffy is also hard, I must admit.
And you dodged the Doffy, right? In the top cut.
Yeah, I dodged the Doffy.
So you
That was
started
great.
at which place? 15th place, or what was your
15.
place?
Yeah, 15.
So you played against 17.
Yes, and that was great because I can choose if I go second or first against
Ah.
Whitebeard, then I go second, and it's bad for him. It's very good for me, and the matchup is good for me. So, yeah.
Did you win 2-0 or 2-1?
2-1.
And the next match?
The next match was again Whitebeard. I won it again 2-0. Then I played again against Whitebeard, won 2-0. And in top 4, I played again against Whitebeard. He won the first game, so it was
Wow.
very hard.
High tension.
Yeah, very high tension. But I came back, and the scenarios that I explained earlier when I had Kuzan, Sakazuki, Kobe, and Bossa was in the top 4 match in the last game.
So he
Yeah.
didn't. So you played him just in the last game, the Kobe, and he didn't realize he's like the killer.
Exactly. That was it. And he was like, "Oh man, what does this card?" He read it, and even one of the judges read it and made big eyes.
Yeah, it's crazy when you come with a card like this. Nobody saw the Shanks. Obviously, the people know it. Even the leader Ruffy, they don't have it in their mind because most people hated him directly. Was like, no, he's a crap leader. Smoker is better. He gets plus 1k, gives -1. But for the meta and everything, what you calculated, it went perfect for you. So what you did in the pre before you started, you just went with the right plan and everything exactly worked out. This is really amazing.
Yes, that it's an anti-meta pick.
100%.
Yeah, and sometimes you have bad luck and then don't play against much Whitebeard. It can happen, but it's not very likely. Yeah, and it went well, so all good.
My question now is, so because I want to learn to be better, So my question is, I watch you play. I'm a little fan of you. You see it. You know how I am to you. I see you on our championships also. We have a good relationship. So I watch you, see what he's doing. When you were 5-0, I think I interviewed you. I was like, man, this guy, he did it again. So, but you did it again means not only that you choose the right deck. I watch you play and see you calculate different than other people. So I don't want you to give us all your magic, but what goes through your minds when you plan to win with this deck? Because you have the game plan, you have to win sometime. Or do you really out him out of cards? Like you just value game? Or how does your calculation go? What's your math behind it? This is what I'm curious about.
It's like you said, the most time I try to just trade one card from me for 2 or more of him, and most times that's the magic. How can I explain it
So is
easy
it
to you?
only math game for you? Is it only like you calculate exactly how much value you get out and what's with his attacks? You see his board. What do you
Yes?
calculate there? When is it your critical point? Like 2 life, 1 life? When are you getting scared?
It's hard to say. It depends on the cards in my hand. If I have 1 life and 6 2k counters in my hand, I don't feel bad. or if I have blockers that I can play next turn. Against Strawbeard, for an example, I try to counter every attack at the start. So always when Whitebeard attacks with 6, I discard a 2k. No matter what, I discard. Just in case when he has 2 or 3 rush ruffies in the games that I can't block, I can take it.
Ah, okay. So you know at the end that he will get so many big swings, so you cannot counter them anyways. So you do it in advance.
Yes,
And what's
right.
like what are the typical cards in your hand will say yes, that's it. Borsalino. What's the combination? Like, what's better, Borsalino and Zakatsuki,
Yeah.
or Kaku and this Fukukakuku? You know this guy, the blocker.
Yeah, this is one.
What's better
Oh,
for you?
hard to say. Hard to say.
Of
First
course,
of all, it's which curve I play. This is a going first curve. This is a going second curve.
but would you keep
Um,
if you go second with Fukukukuku and
and this
Kaku?
one,
Yes.
it depends on the deck I play against and on the other cards in my hand. If I only have this and 2k counters, I will never keep it.
Ah, so you won't keep it.
I won't keep it. No.
And what's
Um,
with and for the four curve? No, the four cost curve. What's better, Kaku and Borsalino, or Borsalino and Zakatsuki?
Borsalino and Sakazuki. Safe.
Okay.
Against, let's say against Whitebeard.
So
This
if
is
you
nice because Whitebeard swings for 7 or for 6.
yeah
I can block, discard a 2k, so I can block the 7 swing. If he
yes
attacks with 6, I can block and discard a 1k, and it's also fine. So I always have to discard 1 card less. It's amazing.
oh nice. And now let's get to the maybe you explained the cards like Kobe and this girl there, which restands like the mini Hawkins, but show us a 6 king pistol. This card, how many guys did you trap into this card and what traps? So in my mind, I would say some people went all in and you kicked their butts, but how many people went into this trap, exactly this card?
I think 6 or 7 people, but in different ways. Some of them attacked in my life and didn't expect the trigger of this card because they calculated that they swing for 7 or 9 later and that I don't have enough cards in hand to counter. This card destroys a 1 cost and draws a card. Then I destroyed the 1 cost and draw, for example, a 2k or 1k counter, and then I could, at the end, block his last 8 attack. I have this in hand, he attacks, so this comes, destroys one of the character, draws in this, he attacks again for 7, and I can counter.
Oh, this is crazy. So this one way, what other ways were for the 6 king pistol?
The other way is most time against Whitebeard. They attack with something, I block with my Borsalino, discard 1k or something like that. Then they give a character 2 or 3 Don and attack with 8 on this. And I activate my 6 king pistol and discard a card that they know in sometimes because I searched it with brand new. So I have only 2 cards in hand. They know one is issue. They attack with 8, so they think it has to die. I can only have a 2k counter. And then I
Yeah.
activate this and it's 9.
Oh my God, this is the moment where the people should applause for you and go crazy.
Yeah, my opponent went crazy, but not in applause.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Really, this is really amazing to see the magic behind your deck. I'm really happy that I could look into your deck. Do you still have any plans for or already have plans for set 4, or maybe even the European finals will be, and set 5? Do you already see the other meta, or you play your meta, or how deep do you go in?
Okay, it's I watch what cards will come out, but I don't think much time about lists. I see the cards, I think, okay, that could be great, but I think 5 minutes over it, and then I let it be the future because I always concentrate on this matter. It doesn't
Great.
help me. It doesn't help me when I will play in a big event in 3 weeks, and in my brain there are always cards from the next meta. That doesn't help me. I just played this meta, and now the meta is finished, and tomorrow I will start to think about a deck that I play in OP4. I have 3 attendants. One is the purple-green Doffy. I think
Yeah.
it's good.
Mhm.
The other one is Rebecca. And my third choice, if I decide now, would be Katakuri.
Ah, really, Katakuri, you believe in him.
I believe in him because the cards that come out are insane. Like Capon, the 2K blocker that has a trigger that says you can choose an opponent's character or leader, and it cannot attack in the turn, is insane for a 2K counter. I think it's the best 2K counter in the game. Also, they get Sanji, a blocker with 5K attack that comes out of the trigger for discarding a card in the hand. And I think these cards will make a big difference for the deck.
Crazy, man. I like how you think. I learned a lot. I hope the people learned also a lot. We're gonna see you soon in the finals of the No Heroes Championship with the case and nice other things you can win. Are you ready for the tournament? Are you going to? Are we seeing you in the top card? Because I'm playing myself. I'm also like you. You went also top 8, right?
No, I played Katakuri at the day, but it didn't went very well for me. Sometimes it's like that. You don't have a good hand. I lost to a Magellan. For example, in the wall game, I played one character.
Oh no.
A 4
Oh,
cost. He draws for turn and plays king and destroys it.
oh
So
no.
some games you can't win.
But you still qualified, right?
Yeah, but I still qualified.
Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna see you there. I hope I will dodge you until the finals or something. I really don't want to get kicked out of the tournament very early because of you or your friend Brian, who's also No Heroes team. The people don't know, but we kind of are really near to each other because some of our team members are friends with you. And really, thank you for giving us the chance to go into the deck. Do you want to have any last words for your channel?
I just want to say again, thank you for the amazing tournaments that you host, and for the community. Only love. And if you have questions and want to get a bit better, you can follow my channel and see some gameplays that I will upload in the next weeks for OP4. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. I will watch them, of course, too. Thank you, Justin. Peace out. Have a nice night. Bye, guys.
Thank you for you too. Bye, Moody.